Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. So today's going to be quite a bit different, as you can tell by the title. So I have completed my mod, which I'm calling the DFortae Basic mod, because I may in the future try to do more, but this was definitely a good start. I didn't want to alter the game too much. The game itself, or NPCs or monsters or any of that kind of stuff. I basically just created all kinds of new items, took some existing items, made them more flexible. I introduced more crafting type things, and just more like trying to balance out the different races, professions, and even a couple sex specific items as well. So hopefully you guys will have fun with this. The funny thing is I've made so many items. I think I've made over 200. I don't remember where I put a lot of them. So a lot of it will be down to random number generation too. But basically, you know, I tried to make it where there were some kind of weaker items in the beginning too. Because one thing about this game that I found playing it so many times is there's kind of some gaps in some of the equipment, so I wanted to try to fill that as well, so it just kind of feels more like a linear progression as far as the equipment. And then there were a few things in the game that were unbalanced as far as like pricing of items or the power of items, and so I've tried to balance that out as well. So again, all right, we'll just get started. Oh, we got two comments, two people in the chat. So we got BioGoo. Hey, BioGoo, welcome. How are you doing? And Gauntlet. How you doing, Gauntlet? Oh, did the video just start streaming right in the middle of me talking? It's probably the live thing. If you go back later, you can probably see what I said, but yeah, that's frustrating. YouTube having problems again. Hey, and Percy and Leandro here. Welcome, guys. How you all doing tonight? Leandro says he came here for the basic mod curiosity. So BioGoo says, "Hi there. Are you going to spoil your own mod? How are we poor viewers supposed to discover it for ourselves if we can't resist watching your stream?" Oh, that's funny, BioGoo. I'm sorry. Try to turn it off. BioGoo's a complete expert with Wizardry 8, so it'll be interesting to see what he thinks about it if he wants to play it. I think he's going to play it, so that'd be great to hear everybody's feedback. Oh, he has to go to sleep. Okay. Well, BioGoo, if you watch this tomorrow, you gave me a good laugh, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's see. Oh, and Saztam's here. Hey, Saztam, how are you doing? Oh, and Percy's under the weather. Darn. Sorry to hear that, Percy. YouTube shadow bans most. Gauntlet says, yeah. Yeah, BioGoo, it was late where he's at, so he went to sleep. Leandro says, how much modding capacity does this game have? Can you change the history, for example? The game itself doesn't have any modding capability. There's a guy named the Mad God who created a tool called Cosmic Forge, and he's worked on it for years, and that's what I use to modify the game. So it's got a lot of power. You can create new worlds, new areas. You can create new monsters. Spells are kind of limited. That's the biggest kind of crutch right now. But you can even create new special effects and all kinds of things. My mod, this first basic mod, is leaving the game pretty much intact, the plot and everything. And it's just open up flexibilities and getting rid of imbalances. So, hey, Barry, welcome to stream. How you doing? Barry's an expert Wizardry 8 player too. Yeah, BioGoo's asleep. He left a comment to say he went to sleep. All right, so let's get started. I want, for people watching this later, they don't want to hear me blabbing the whole time. But I'll try to interject with the chat when I can. So I'm going to create a balanced party because I know the new types of items and capabilities I've created here so far. I know what I've changed, so I'm going to go with a pretty balanced party just to try to show some of that. So let's start with a Lord. I always like to have a Lord. I'm trying to think now. The different things I've added. Oh, I've given too much flexibility. I'm gonna stumble myself trying to figure out what to do here. Oh, that's a tough decision. All right, let's go with a raw wolf. You can modify it to do new areas, yes, but I did not do that. I did not want to. I might do that in a future future mod, but this is the basic mod for those that are purists that want to play the game as is, but just have a lot more options and get rid of the balances. Yeah, it takes a really long time to do maps with the Cosmic Forge editor. It's super slow, very tedious, but it's doable. Sandstam says, YouTube sure is odd. I decided to get YouTube Premium, and since then I can no longer watch live streams in Safari. Oh, geez. You hadn't installed the app. That sucks. All right, let's see here. We're going to do Strength, Vitality. Dexterity. Okay. There's no longer just swords as like the completely imbalanced type items. Now all of these have a really good selection. So I'm trying to think here. We're going to give some Mason Flail. Do some dual weapons. I've added quite a bit of dual weapons too. Well, I don't know what I'm going to end up finding. So we'll put 1 point in polearm, a couple points in axe, and then the rest in sword. Oh. Let's give him 1 artifact too. Okay. His name. Barry says, I used my new and improved turncoat spell. I was able to turncoat a group of monsters. Yeah, it's a bit overpowered. Yeah, and the other thing to remember, Barry, is they could do that on you now. So if the enemy casts turncoat on you, your whole party's gonna get hit with it. So yeah, I could totally see that being overpowered. Yeah. I would not do that. That's funny that you tried it though. All right, let's name this guy Raven. How about that?
By my honor, I swear I'll protect you from danger.
That voice does not match a raw wolf. I always like this one.
Don't worry about a thing, friend. I'll take care of it for you.
This is deeper. Okay, we got a Lord. We're going to create a Ranger because there are some new hidden items and I don't even remember where I placed them. Plus, there's a few Ranger only things I added too, which will be fun to test out. All right, we're definitely going to do an elf. Let's make it a female. Senses. Strength. Vitality. Yeah, lupine humanoid named Raven. Exactly. Perry, I just called you Perry. Percy. Let's see here. Axe. Couple on Polar, maybe. There we go. We'll leave it a little bit balanced right there. Okay. Sometimes I use human portraits for the elves because I don't really care if their ears are pointed or not. I think she's fine for Elf Ranger. Let's see. Let's call her... I always come up with the same names. I'm trying to come up with something different. Ursula, how about that? That's different. And this is the default name or text it always gives to the Rangers.
Some believe I can speak with animals, but it is they who communicate with me.
I think I'm going to try something different. This one I always kind of like because she's like very condescending.
Well, well. I wondered when you would get around to me. You won't be disappointed.
It always makes me laugh. So I'm going to get that one. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do a samurai. Let's do... Helper. Let me see what the other attributes are here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do Felper. We'll go ahead and do a... I better do female. Yeah, let's do female. Gauntlet says the sinister... like taunting voice, yeah. All right, let's see. Samurai. Sword. Oh gosh, I'm tempted to give him throwing and slaying. There we go. That's nice and balanced. Percy says, does the voice say, "Beware I live"? There is one that does that, I think. Or no, he goes, "Beware, I grow stronger." Barry says, "Hey D, could you repeat what you were saying about monsters in Turncoat? My Wi-Fi went down." Oh, yeah, what I was saying was some monsters cast the Turncoat spell as well. So if you changed it to be a group spell, it would hit your whole party as well. So they wouldn't be able to target just one of your characters. It's going to hit your whole party. That'd be an absolute nightmare. Oh yeah, thanks Gauntlet. Okay, let's see here. That's a pretty cool samurai one. Oh, that one is too though. All right, we'll just go with this one. Let's call her Tigra, since that's actually the name of one of my races in Forteverse.
Release your hold on this world.
Yeah, that one will be good. Okay, so we have a samurai, a ranger, a lord. Let's see. We're gonna have a bard. Let's do Hobbit. Female again. Let's see. Intelligence definitely affects the music skill, but I think dexterity does too. Yeah. I might have my bard be my lock picker. So we'll do that. All right, now throwing and slaying, sword, dagger, close combat. I just want to make sure I have a little bit in each of these. Not dual weapons, we'll do range combat. Okay. Yes, you're right, Barry. You say don't let the monsters cast a spell by checking the box. So that's what you did. So basically you undid the ability to turncoat your party. Man, that'll make it really easy. Let's see. Should be the bard. What are we gonna call her? Greta.
All right then. I join you as soon as I finish milking the cows and gelding the bulls.
Very well. Our enemies shall feel my wrath.
I like that one. She's angry. Okay. All right, now. So far we can do mage spells, alchemist spells, and priest spells. We definitely need psionic as well. I'm gonna go ahead and create a psionic since that's my favorite profession. Let's see. We'll do a gnome. Make this one male. Gauntlet says, how about random TC? You can TC your own party. Like Presto in Dungeons & Dragons cartoon. You mean like it just randomly picks an enemy and tries to turncoat them? Yeah, the problem with the spells and with the Cosmic Forge Editor, it's extremely limited. I bet that was funny, watching half the monsters get turncoat. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Alright, psionic. You're gonna do senses. And I've said this before for those that are not aware of this, but senses impacts your initiative more than speed. There's no attribute that makes you go first in combat more than senses does. It's kind of weird, but that's how it works. And of course for psionics, it really improves their psionic ability and artifacts, so we want that. Let's see, he doesn't need much strength at all. We want piety and intelligence here. Intelligence will affect like learning new spells and the realms going up, but piety affects your spell points, so you want both of those. All right, 7 hit points, so this will be my weakling, but he'll be thoroughly protected in the back. So we're gonna do mind stab, heal wounds. And then we'll dump some and get his mental. And actually, we want to get his psionics up higher. There we go. Okay. I want to see if there's more. I wanted to find one that looked more like a... I'm gonna use... he's weak though. I'll go back to one of these guys. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and use him. He looks like a Kerbit to me. he just looks kind of funny.
You're going to need someone.
That's a good one. Random turncoat, yeah. Hi there, Gru Hiking. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Did you put any new fun in for the Gadgeteer Bard? Oh yes, sure did. Gadget needs something other than the jack in the box between the monastery and train. Yes. Yes, and you will... I don't know, you won't see it this stream probably, unless I get lucky. But one of the streams you'll see a new item for him pretty early on. But yeah, there's new stuff for them. There's also new stuff for a lot of guys, a lot of the professions. So we got one left. I need another kind of tough guy. Oh, I'll go ahead and have a Gadgeteer, I guess, just because of the few new things. Let's see. Yeah, the Ranger can be kind of tough. Samurai can be kind of tough. Lord will be up front. Alright, so we'll do a Gadgeteer. I really wanted to do a Rogue too, because there's some Rogue specific items I did as well. But you guys will have to play it. You'll have to try some things out. Alright, let's see here. Let's do... Let me take a look at the bonus points here. Dwarf. No. Problem with Drakens, this loss right here, mental minus 5% and divine minus 5. The divine's not as big of a deal as the mental. Let's do a Mook Gadgeteer. I don't have a Mook yet. Hi there, Blightehorn Steel Mace. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? This is a mod that I created. I just completed it, and I'm calling it the basic mod. It's got about 200 new items. I've balanced all kinds of different things. I've placed some hidden items across the map. I've made it a lot more options, where you'll have tons of professions you can play as, and make it a lot more balanced. Let's do a female. Yeah, I could have called the bearded chap Quigley, Percy says. Alright, let's see here. So the Gadgeteer. Engineering's definitely intelligence. Yeah. So we're going to do intelligence. We're going to do vitality. And strength. Oh, he started with 9 locks and traps? Oh, I should recreate that bard. Okay. Sword, shield, engineering, close. Give him 10 on that. And there are more modern weapons in the game now. Like artifact type modern weapons plus weapon modern weapons. So I might boost that a little bit. Alright. They all look male to me. That's supposed to be a female. It isn't. Is it an open source mod? No, well, it's available. You can, if you go to my Discord channel, I just uploaded it today. But there's no source. It's I use the Cosmic Forge editor. I don't know if you know what that is or not, but I edited all the data files with that. So basically you download the data files that I've created and put them in a certain place, and then you have the mod. Yeah, none of the... I guess that's kind of female looking. She's got some fancy armor, make it look more like a gadgeteer. Alright, let's call her... Percy, if you're on here, give me a name. For a whimsical mook female gadgeteer. I'll wait about half a minute. How do you pronounce that? Neri? Neri? Nairi? Okay.
I've consulted the stars, and
That does not match. Nairi. Okay, this is Nairi. This would not be a good voice.
I'd love to join you. It sounds absolutely fabulous.
That's silly. Loner.
Some believe I can speak with animals, but it is they who communicate with me.
That's kind of fits the body a little bit. Mookie, yeah. Oh, this one would be really bad. Watch.
All right then. But look here. I know what's what, so don't try to pull anything.
That does not match.
If you're looking for someone to protect your interests, I'm the one. I have excellent credentials.
That one for sure won't match. Laid back. That one won't match. This one I think would kind of match, but I think I've already used that.
Release your hold on this world.
I'm pretty sure. Aggressive. This silly.
You got it. I'm ready for anything, and I mean anything.
It just doesn't fit her body.
Let's get moving then.
That doesn't fit either. Yeah, let's look at chaotic. That one won't work. I already know that. This one might work.
There will be many implements of destruction at my disposal, yeah?
Yeah, you looking at me. Here, I'll play it just for those that aren't familiar.
You looking at me?
I think this one goes good right here.
There will be many implements of destruction at my disposal, yeah?
Okay, we have our party. Let's add it and get going. Let's see. We'll do Samurai next. Ranger. Gadgeteer. Bard. Sonic. Okay. Yeah, Russian Mook, exactly. And we're going to do Expert Iron Man, of course. That's the only way to go. Get killed by my own mod. The DFortae basic mod. Alright. I put this here so that anybody playing will know that they're playing the mod.
Perhaps later we will have a chance to return the favor.
Because this is not normally here. And guess what it is? Holy water. Got a little bit of holy water right off the bat. Okay.
More.
Let's see. Who are we going to give that to? think the bard is my thrower. Okay. Regular shurikens, okay. So nothing too ordinary, out of the ordinary here. Now this is what's interesting. Steel gauntlets, you can get those out of this starter chest. We got nothing new here, no new items yet. But it's very rare to get steel gauntlets. So that was interesting. That's very rare. A round shield, okay. Give it to the bard. Leandro says, if in doubt, always choose chaotic neutral. There you go. Just have an insane character. You mooking at me? Is that what it says? Oh yeah, shurikens. So I did give the samurai throwing ability. It's very low, but it's 5. Okay. Ooh, got some crabs coming up on the side here. Alright. Let's try to do this right. Because this is Expert Iron Man mode.
Right then.
I cannot.
Not within range. Ah. There we go.
Taken care of.
Right then. Right then.
It will be done. Okay.
I'm gonna miss,
With pleasure.
but that's okay. We'll surprise him here.
And so it begins.
Greta the lunch lady. Gator's. Oh, hey, Gator. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? Yeah. Greta the lunch lady is right.
Taken care of.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Well, you're doing swell, Gator.
With pleasure.
Taken care of.
Nice.
And so we prevail. For now.
First combat, yay! Alright, now I put a ranger in my party on purpose because as I was saying earlier, I don't remember where I scattered some new hidden items. And so, I don't want to have to be putting search everywhere. Give me the gadgeteer. Yep. I do know for sure where there is one. So I'm sorry guys, there's gonna be spoilers obviously as I play this, but
Everyone ready to fight?
ooh. Okay.
Taken care of.
Right then. Right then.
Colin says, who wants some sloppy Joe? I know you like him really sloppy. I don't know what you're referring to, going on. Let's see, 10 hit points, 10 hit points, 10 hit points, okay. Oh, and I don't have my configuration. Yeah, I guess that's okay. It's okay for now. I just don't like fighting these all at once. Hopefully my sleep spell puts someone to sleep. Yeah, of course, I just unsleep it.
Taken care of.
Nice.
Well done.
Okay. So here's the first new item in the game.
Spotted an item.
There it is. And we can't identify it yet. Okay. Artifacts isn't high enough. But fighter can use it, rogue, bard, gadgeteer, ranger, samurai, ninja, and monk. Let's... Go ahead and rest. Yeah, it's gonna be funny when you put so many things together and you don't remember where you put them. It's gonna be funny just stumbling across it. Like some things I know for sure, but then others it's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Be careful. Don't do anything stupid that will get me killed.
Everyone ready to fight?
Still out of range.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Wow, these have a lot of hit points. What the heck? It's really weird. Normally you have a few here that only have like 5 hit points. The lowest hit points is 12 and the highest is 18.
Taken care of.
It's trying to kill me.
Taken care of.
Yeah, and these are level 1. That's bizarre. It's like it knows I modded it. It's like, oh, you modded me? I'm gonna make it harder.
Taken care of. Taken care of. Taken care of.
Ooh. That hurt.
Taken care of.
Lime jello, yeah. There's always room for jello. Indeed.
It is time to rest.
Ooh.
I've been knocked around a bit.
Right there. We win naturally.
Nice. Regular arrows, and we don't have a bow yet. The rest. Gator says the battle music sounds just like Jagged Alliance 2's. Really? Well, I know that they were released very... I think Jagged Alliance 2 was released right before this. And I know it had voice acting, so I think that it was kind of like the trial for creation of this game. Yeah, Barry, he says, uh-oh, this could be one of those crazy games where everything is way more powerful than usual. I think so. I think it will be. That's okay though, man. I'm up for a challenge. I'm up for a challenge.
Something's moving.
And so it begins.
Now this one's weak, so this is a big break.
Right then.
Taken care of. Taken care of.
Yeah, it's the same company. Yeah. Sir Tech. Oh, it had the same voice actors too? That's cool. I didn't know they were the exact same ones.
We win naturally.
Let's take a look at our experience levels. So, Gadgeteer and the Bard require the least amount. Psionic's pretty close behind too. Go rest and then go up the stairs. Yeah, the other thing is, if you're not familiar with this game, Rangers can actually search while they're running, which is awesome. And since like I said, I've placed a few new things, I wanted to make sure I had a Ranger. Okay. Need the light spell. Yeah, Canadian Surtech, yep. This game actually started with the regular Surtech, and then they pushed it to the Surtech Canada because they weren't going to be able to finish it. Yeah. Went bankrupt.
Spotted an item. Ah, there's something over there. Spotted an item.
Gosh, I got all these arrows and I need a bow. Man, it's so dark.
I see a creature, friend.
Oh.
Everyone ready to fight?
Okay.
Right then.
Taken care of.
It will be done.
Yeah, it took like 3 more years to finish, Gator says. Yeah. This game, I mean, think about it. They didn't have a 3D engine. They actually leased one for this. That was part of the problem.
Taken care of.
Gru Hyken says, I think they were done by the time the game came out. I know I bought in 6 months of release and they were done by then. Yeah. Yeah, they had been working on it since 1992.
Taken care of.
Which they hadn't, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Such a huge effort. That put a lot of companies out of
Taken
business.
care of.
You know, having to try to get into the 3D world. Can't get enough of this voice acting, Gator. Yeah, it's funny.
I measure our progress in bodies.
Oh, there's more coming. More of something. That's a lot of something. Gotta be careful, an expert Iron Man. Gotta be careful. Go rest. Gauntlet says, I was watching a Hexen stream recently. It's a cool game. You remember playing. Also, Witch Haven. Another one you didn't get to play was Blood. Am I looking to try that? Gator says they never should have went to 3D. Blood's only like the greatest first-person shooter ever made, Gator says. Hey Eric, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. Hope everything's good in your neck of the woods. Gator says Hexen's fun, but the start of the game is really boring. Alright, let's see if we can lure these monsters. They may be gone already. They may have wandered about.
Spotted an item.
Does Panic use that? Yep, okay. No, let's go back this direction. You're still full from yesterday. I hear you, Eric. You're doing great? Oh, glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm doing great too.
Ah, there's something over there.
Fairy dust. This is new. Not the item type, but throwing. It always bugged me that that crate didn't have anything.
Spotted an item.
Buskins. Let's see who needs these. Samurai. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but these slime, they have a really good chance of hitting your feet. They go after your feet a lot, which is really cool, you know, that they, since they're low to the ground, the developers thought of that. You know, they thought of actually putting the attack type based on the enemy type and where they're at on the ground. That's pretty cool. So yeah, in the beginning here in the monastery, you want to have good foot armor.
The enemy will die slowly.
Okay, they're level 1 rats. That's no problem. Just never know what the engine's gonna throw at you, so you gotta be careful.
Right then.
Okay.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
And I just made it much shorter. It will be done.
Where did it go to sleep? It must be around the corner. Oh, it ran all the way over there and it fell asleep. That's a fat rat. That one had 10 hit points.
Victory is ours!
Gosh, we got to be close to a level up. We have 27 experience left to go. Okay, now we go south. Ooh, it's playing the music of death. Why is it playing that against one bug with 4 hit points? That's pretty weird.
Taken care of.
It will be done. Their blood is ours.
South. Okay, we do not want to go east. We'll go there later. Once we're level 2. Actually, I can give those to the Sonic.
Spotted an item.
This is a new item. Let's see. Can't identify it though.
Spotted an item.
Oh, finally got my bow that my lord needed. Okay. Barry says, yeah, like vampire bats and pestilent rats in the monastery. Yeah, that wasn't very much fun. I know. Gator says, ever play Elmanage Gothic? It's like spiritual successors to Wizardry 1, 2, and 3 with races from 6, 7. No, I have not. I have not played that. And Gru Hiking says, for the weapon crafting you listed on Discord, is that engineering skill based? It depends. Some yes, some no. Some actually is based on the magic realm. So, like divinity. I'm sure you could figure it out which one would be which. But yeah, divinity, psionics. But yeah, it's a mix. Some's alchemy, some's engineering, and then some is the schools of magic. Although there's not much of that.
Spotted an item.
Wonder what that is. Unidentified.
And so it begins.
My right mouse button click is like too sensitive. It's, I don't know what the deal is. It keeps counting as like a double click or something. That was silly. I put that in the secondary.
Taken care of.
Gauntlet says, wasn't there a vampire rat? And Barry's like, no, vampire rats. You mean vampire bats? Yeah, there's a vampire bat and then there's a bat vampire in this game. There's both.
Ah, there's something over there.
Book of stamina, okay. We'll save this for our lord or someone else. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, the pestilent rats are really bad at this point in the game because they can disease you, and you have no way of curing that. Yeah, you might be thinking of those pestilent rats. Those are rough. Bats, rats, yeah, there's tons of them. Now this is a new item. Alright, so this is called the heat bomb. It's like a mini version of the cherry bomb. It's fireball, only level 1.
There's something over there.
This is one of those things I was telling you about where early on in this game there's not a great progression like linearly, and so I've tried to correct some of that. I don't know what this would be. This might be cure poison or something. Let's see here. This is throwing, so we'll give this. It's only 1. We'll give it to the samurai for now. And then you need to split like that. Okay. There's something else. What is it? More darts? Yep. Yeah, you'll see some pretty cool throwing things later too. Some new throwing items. Some were actually in Wizardry 6 and 7 that they did not bring to 8. And then others are new ones I invented in 8. And throwing's a lot more viable now. Before it was like so hard to get your hands on throwing equipment. That's not a problem anymore.
Spotted an item.
Okay, ring of protection. Let's give that to samurai for now. Read the sign to the right. You mean like next to the door? Header note. Okay. Outside the door. Okay. Do not feed the Rapics. Yeah. Which is interesting because, you know, the Rapics are the natives of this world. And obviously the monks, or whatever you want to call them, that were here in the monastery had them locked up. Okay. Remember in this mod to explore areas that you wouldn't normally explore.
Ah, there's something over there.
Find something. Like some hidden shurikens. Tattered note. This note has seen better days, Gauntlet says. Oh, let me go back in here and rest real quick. Get my spell points back on my Psionic. I was already here. Yeah, let me go around this way first. Let's see. No. It's so dark I can't see. Oh, there's some enemies back there. Who are we dealing with? Level 1 rats. Okay, no problem.
Everyone ready to fight?
Taken care of.
Right then. Right then.
With pleasure.
Taken care of.
And so we prevail. For now.
Gosh, we're gotta be so close. Yeah, look at that. This next battle should give us what we need.
Locked. Of course.
Normally I'd turn my back to this door while I'm doing this, so that I don't get surprised by monsters. But I happen to know there's monsters right here.
Taken care of.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Pleasure.
It will be done. And so we prevail. For now.
There we go, level up for a couple.
I think I am getting better. Good.
Ha! the better to battle our enemies.
Nice. Okay. We'll do intelligence and strength. Bard, intelligence. We'll do that. Alright, music. More throwing. Gosh. Stones. Who has stones?
I hear you.
Yeah. Okay, nice. I still got to do around this path all the way. Let me go ahead and do it. I don't think there's anything, but don't remember for sure. No, okay. Oh. Come on, right click. Oh my goodness, 18 hit points. And rats? What the heck?
And so it begins.
Taken care of.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Alright. I'm gonna use the poet loot on this line. Oh, they're out of range. Never mind.
Taken care of.
Oh yeah, drove it insane.
Taken care of.
With pleasure.
Wow. What the heck?
Taken care of.
Right then.
Nice.
Most terrible invasion.
Taken care of. Taken care of.
Slime rats. Yeah, exactly, Mullet. Nice.
Right then. Right then.
With pleasure.
There we go.
Victory is
Psionic should definitely
ours.
level up. Oh,
Ah, my.
nice. Okay. Intelligence and senses. Trying to think about throwing. I want to boost that a little bit. Mental magic will go up on its own a lot easier. Okay. Yep, this is the right way. Knock picks. I really want to level up before I fight this guy. Let me see if I can find a monster, because these guys should be level. Yeah, they're really close to leveling up. One more battle. Oh, let's see if I can identify any of this yet either. Okay, so this is the new item. Blood sticks. So it casts Make Wounds, Power 2, so it's real weak, but it's good, you know, in the beginning of the game like this. And the professions that can use it are a little bit different. Different combinations than you're used to seeing. And then, okay, this is Moderate Heal. Let's distribute those. Still can't identify that. Scroll of Terror, okay. You're poison. Yay. Gru Hiking says, I think the change I most want you to have made is to have put the offhand hammer in the monastery and an offhand mace better than the hammer. But I got you covered, Gru Hiking. If you keep watching, you're gonna see some things. Is a blood stick like a vampire stick? Gauntlet asks. Yeah, the reason why I called it that is because if you watch Make Wounds, what it does, the effect on the enemy, is it blood splatters. So it goes. So basically, it's like saying that, you know, it causes them to bleed. That's the concept behind it. I'll try to use it now that I know what it is. Let's see, who has it? I think Bloodsticks is artifact. Let's double check. Yeah, that's artifact, so we don't want... We'll give it to the Bard. The Bard can play around with it, because I think she has... Yeah, she has 15, so she has plenty. Alright, so let me find something to kill here first, before I try to take on that big crab in there. Yeah, there's a lot more variety of weapons in this game. Axes, a lot more axes, a lot more mason flail, stabs, daggers, throwing weapons, all kinds of different magic items too, and then a lot of profession. I shouldn't say a lot. Almost every profession has an item that only they can use, and maybe even a couple. And then some new modern weapons, some new, yeah, all kinds of stuff. More scrolls. Some of the spells that weren't accessible before can now be accessed via scrolls. And scrolls I make consistent. They always cast power level 5. Whereas bombs are not that way. Bombs and potions vary a lot. Like they can be anywhere from level 1 all the way up to level 6. But the scrolls are very consistent. They're always level 5. I don't want to take on that yet. Let me just see if I can find something. Let me rest. Think of where to rest here. I think if I rest here, most likely something will come. And we'll go out exploring to make sure that we find them and kill them and kill the crab. Oh,
I sense something moving.
level 1. Gosh, these have so many hit points. What is the deal?
This battle will be as short and sweet as a summer rain.
All right, we'll use a blood stick.
Taken care of.
I want to save this heat bomb. I don't want to waste it on them. Let's see. We will have them throw some fairy dust. Why not?
It will be done.
Right then.
With pleasure.
Yeah, that's more like it. 7 hit points.
Your mind is the source of the action.
Fumbled the fairy dust. Use the blood stick.
Taken care of.
Did you see it? This one. Make wounds. Make blood. I don't want to use that on that. Nice. Oh, just short of leveling up. We only need 44 experience. Okay, let's rest real quick. Yeah, these blood sticks are really good in the beginning because it's weak, but you know, it's a good way for you to practice and level up your artifact skill without having to be like really endangered, you know. Backfiring it. And it does do a little damage, so. Okay, one more battle. Come on, guys.
Stand back and watch
Oh.
me fight. You might learn something.
That's a lot of crabs. Okay.
Right then.
Taken care of.
I'm not going to use the fairy dust.
With pleasure.
Come on. Don't like that. Oh, it only has 6 hit points. I might be able to kill this one.
Taken care of.
Pleasure.
Oh, nice.
That's that.
I started
With
running.
pleasure.
Choose a blood stick
Taken
again.
care of.
That's what those are for.
With pleasure.
Taken care of.
Their blood is ours.
Experience is its own reward.
Although it is pleasant to advance, true happiness comes only through meditation.
Perfect. My status rises.
Okay, nice. So now we can definitely kill that crab. Lord, you're gonna get strength. Vitality. Do Mason Flail. 1 in sword. 1 in shield. Bow. Ranged. A lot easier for him to level up when you do it that way, when you assign at least 1 point. That should work. Their blood is ours. Does she keep it in a jar, Gauntlet says? I don't know. Alright, we got the samurai. And our ranger. She may end up using some modern weapon later. Give her just a few points in that. Let's do ranged. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Now we can kill the slime. And then we'll go over and get the crab. That's not the way I wanted to go. North. Okay. There's 2 slimes we'll kill. First one's right up here.
With pleasure.
It will be done.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Blocked. Blocked. Taken care of. Ah, now this battle will be a challenge.
Ooh, wow. Make wounds did 0 damage to this thing.
Taken care of.
Those states
Taken care of.
With pleasure.
Nice, it stayed unconscious. I got lucky there.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Those states terrible comfort.
Taken care of.
Right then.
There we go.
We win naturally.
I think I
Oh,
am
got your
getting
tier leveled
better.
up again.
Good.
Wow.
Ha! The better to battle our enemies.
Bard too. Nice. Okay. Intelligence. Strength. Alright, let's see. Our artifacts. Probably not high enough to still identify some of this stuff. But... Okay, ring of protection we already knew. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, it was this one. Nope, still don't know what that is. Okay. Excellent. Okay. What we got here? Book of Light. Although I can't cast it yet. Lord will save that for later. Or the samurai. Somebody.
Spotted an item.
Cure poison.
Ah, there's something over there.
Scroll of Haste. Okay, cool.
Spotted an item.
Ooh. New item, guys. Meat. We found... I did this in honor of Castlevania and Xanadu. There's just random meat scattered on the floor. Restore health power too. Okay, let's see here. Do that. Yeah, pork chop and bread. Couldn't put it in the wall, but at least I could put it on the floor and hide it. Okay, here's the other slime. Percy says pork chop a la wall. Yeah.
Right then.
Like that. I can't use this. Okay.
Taken care of.
It will be done.
Taken care of. Good. This battle will be a true test of courage.
Gauntlet says you can craft a meat and bread sword. Meat shield. There you go. There is a really, really cool item in this game. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is related to meat, and it is. I think it's really cool.
Taken care of.
In the mod, I mean. I'm not going to tell you about it. You'll have to figure it out on your own, or somebody else that finds or figures it out.
Right then.
I'm gonna save those.
Taken care of.
Meat weapons, yeah. Tastam says, reminds me of Ultima where you could loot meat from animal corpses. Yeah, exactly. Yep. There's another enemy in this game that you fight a lot, and it takes a long time to get through it. They're all over the place at a certain point in this game. And they never drop anything. So I made them drop some appropriate food items. It's going to be kind of funny.
Taken care of.
Right then.
Donald says parasite meat bomb. It's got maggots in it. Maggot bomb. dropped something. And Kerbit leveled
my
up.
talents have been...
What did he drop? Ah, this is a normal item. Main gauche. Nothing new. But we may get something new out of this chest. I'm hoping. Alright. Kerbit. New senses. Intelligence. Oh yeah, 3rd level spell. This is always a tough one for me between Shrill Sound and Insanity. It's when I don't have, you know, other attack spells. I think I'm gonna do Shrill Sound. Air magic, because it does a cone-based attack. Nothing new. Stink bombs. Wow, 3 of them though. Bullet stones and shurikens. Okay, this is throwing. He already had one of those. Barry says collect meat and domesticate a Hogar. Add it to the party. Yeah. Like what's that one called?
This lot will be
There's
child's play.
Rex. Rex is the pet Hogar in the game. That makes you wonder if they were going to actually do something with that and they forgot, or what the deal is.
Taken care of.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Yeah, he's around the side.
Right then. Right then.
And I just made it much shorter.
Are you mad?
Nice, that was a lot of skill up there.
More fodder for our blades.
Another level 1 rat.
With pleasure.
Make up in valor what you lack in skill.
I just hit my own guy with a melee weapon. That's really bad. Gauntlet says if you soak the meat in green water, you can get toxic meat weapon. Yeah, there's some really cool weapons and items. Can't wait to. I mean, you could end up playing. I was telling my wife this today that I made so many, and some of them are rare, that you could play this game for a year, this mod, and then you'll finally get one of them, like one of the more rare ones. And then there's others you'll get, right away. Okay, now we can take on the king crab.
Locked. Of course.
Recruit Rex.
Right then.
Taken care of.
With pleasure.
Taken care of.
This battle will be as short and sweet as a summer rain.
Right then.
Barry says, that gives me an idea. Oh, he's insane. Nice.
Right there.
Oh!
Right then.
There we go.
Experience.
Perfect.
Nice. 3 level ups. Okay, let's see. Samurai. And Ranger. Another stink bomb, wow. Got a lot of those.
Ah, there's something over there. Spotted an item.
Okay. You're gonna find a gadgeteer item very soon, guys, that I thought was appropriate to put here. It's not a new one, but by the time you normally get it, it's kind of useless. So let's see it in just
What
a
is
minute.
that beast?
Just a minute or two. What is that?
There's something over there.
I thought this was appropriate, putting it right underneath the bridge. And this is an item that a gadgeteer could use maybe early on. It's, you know, pretty weak. It could, I mean, paralyze might be useful, but it's not that good. So I figured just drop a little duct tape under the bridge. Get him started with some engineering. Alright, so he has that.
Is a beast here?
Ah, more fodder for our blades.
Yeah, these actually can be kind of dangerous. I need to... Shrill sound will work real good here.
Right then.
These are pretty dangerous. Let's see.
Taken care of.
Well, it says duct tape ruined by water. No, it's magic. You know, that's how the gadgeteer's able to paralyze an enemy with duct tape. Through hiking says nice, 1 to 2 points of engineering probably. Yeah. In fact, let's go ahead and use it.
Okay.
See if we can actually do it successfully. Should be able to do. My engineering's like 20 something right now, I think. And it only has 10 charges, so early on it might be useful. I don't know. These probably have high water resistance because they're, you know, in the water. Probably won't work on it. Wow, it worked on it. Okay. Nice.
Right then.
Yeah, tape the enemy up.
This is most unfortunate.
Taken care of.
Okay. Okay.
Right then.
Yeah, these have a high hit chance. Do good damage. Luckily, they don't have a lot of hit points. You want it for it work on old Greg? Yeah. Yeah, Gregor's resistances are ridiculously high for the level. I seriously doubt it. Unless your level's really high. Like, if your level's higher than his, then maybe it would work. But
Right then.
I would not count on it. I think his fire resistance is the lowest, and isn't it like 70% or something?
Care of.
It's really high. But that would be awesome if it worked on him. It probably wouldn't last too long.
You bellowed?
Let's see. Did I put some, I thought I put something else down here too. Can't remember. Oh, I must have decided against it. I didn't want to make it too much, you know. Give it to the Lord. He's probably least likely to die. Hey, Derek, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Long time no see. How's everything going with you? Yeah, we're in the Wizardry 8 waiting pool. Yeah, there's a special item there. You know what? I need to explore down here more. I don't remember. Guess not. I should be able to take on these crabs, though, now.
Ah, there's something over there.
Derek says, not too bad. It's been good. Now your football season's over. You're steadily getting back to video game streams. Oh, nice. You've been picking up some games, too? Cool. What kind of games have you been picking up?
I smell the scent of danger here.
No problem. We can beat them easily.
Right then.
Taken care of.
Okay. Okay.
Mostly NES and SNES? Cool. Nice. So when you say stream again, you mean maybe you're going to do streaming, or you've been watching other people's stream more? There's duct tape, paralyzed them. Yeah, see, it's perfect for an early game like this.
Right then.
I don't think I need to use anything on these. Let's just do...
Taken care of.
some platformers, but you did get a pretty nice RPG. Cool. Yeah, I was playing Final Fantasy. I'm playing Final Fantasy 1 and Faxanadu. I'm fairly close to being done with Faxanadu, Percy says. Final Fantasy 1, I don't think I'm anywhere near the end yet.
Taken care of.
Derek says, I did bring my webcam for the weekend. Not sure if I'll stream or not. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're out of town. Cool. You've mostly been watching streams. You watched Friday Night Arcade today. Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't know he was streaming.
Right then.
Yeah, Faxanadu, man. I've had a rough time with that one. Like, a lot of backtracking and stuff, but luckily the guys on here are very helpful. Percival's played it a lot, I think, and
right then.
He's giving me a lot of hints. And my friend Eric, who's on here sometimes, he's giving me a few. Oh, you didn't go anywhere for Thanksgiving? Oh, okay. Sorry, I misinterpreted what you meant by your webcam.
Spotted an item. Ah, there's something over there.
Cure poison. Battle axe, we can give this to the ranger. Yeah, I can't wait till we start getting us some of the newer equipment. That's gonna be so cool. It's the cherry bomb. Let's see, that's throwing.
My gratitude.
And a sling, which we can give to the psionic. Nice. Derek says, no worries, I can relate on the mental grind that one puts you through. Just sort of mind-numbing. Yeah. Absolutely. Hey there, Alfred. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Derek says Friday Night Arcade played Quest for Glory today. Oh, yes. Yes, I have played it. Actually, I have a review on that one. That's an awesome game. When I bought it, Derek, it was called Heroes Quest 1, because I was like one of the first people to buy it, and they hadn't gone through the legal battle yet. So in my manual, it says Heroes Quest 1. Before it got renamed to Quest for Glory.
Spotted an item.
Here's an item. What do we got? Oh, it's just stones. Okay. Back in. Yeah, it does have typical Sierra type humor in it. Yeah, I bought it when it came out the same year. Like just a few months, and yeah, before they were forced to change it, so it says Hero's Quest. Even the title screen says that when you load up the game. So that's the one I reviewed. Oh, there's one other room I gotta go to.
A mechanical contraption of some kind. Perhaps we should attempt to activate it.
Yeah, isn't Friday Night Arcade, isn't his name Andy? Or am I confused? Not Andy. Gosh. No, that's not right. Derek says, did you play the Space Quest games too? Yes, I did. I think I played 1 through 3. I don't think I played any after that.
Spotted an item.
Moderate stamina. Okay. Let's give that to the samurai. Unknown. Blue potion. Ale. Okay, here we go. Our first treasure chest. Besides that one up there, this one's trapped, so maybe we'll find something cool.
Traps are
One of the
tricky
new
things.
items in here. Let's see.
Of course.
16%. That's
You have
so
summoned
bad.
me?
Yes.
Yes?
I hear you.
Of course.
Well, hopefully it's just dagger scatter. Yeah. Okay, cool. So if this goes off, not a big deal.
My
Wow.
wounds are beginning to...
Here we go. Here's 2 of the new items. So, scale hosen. This game did not have scale armor. It just had chain, and they called it mail hosen. So this is a new one. It's 1 step down from the chainmail hosen. So you generally find this a little bit earlier in the game. And then Sheik and Shuri's from Wizardry 6. I think 7 might have had them too. And these are disposable shurikens, of course, and they're pretty strong. They're not nearly as strong as the Death Stars, but they're pretty good. And I modified the bullwhip so that now it can be primary and secondary weapon, because it doesn't do much damage, but it's an extended weapon. Because it always bugged me that you couldn't have 2 extended weapons. So that's one modification I made. Alright, so he'll put on the scale hosen and the leather helm. We'll equip these. And then the bullwhip we'll give to the psionic so that then he can reach back there. Because, yeah, I mean, this is real weak. You don't get strength bonus with whips, so it's just kind of weak anyway. But it has a decent chance to hit, so figured, yeah, allow you to have a couple whips. Not all the whips are that way. Just, I mean, the bullwhip, and there's a few others, but... Yay, nice. Alright, we won't be able to fight Gregor yet. We're way too weak. But I can go upstairs and we can talk to Burrs, the first NPC, and you'll see some of the new equipment you can get from Burrs. So that'll be fun. Oh, thanks, crew hiking.
Who goes there?
Psst. Hey, was that you?
My Thanksgiving was good, Derek. How about yours? Alright. Here's one that I don't think was here before. So this is a sword, but what was weird, you can tell that's a sword. I mean, look at it. It was always secondary, but it was considered a dagger skill. I changed that. This is now a sword skill. So you can have a secondary sword, base lord, right off the bat. So I'm going to give that to my lord, probably. Well, let's double check and see what else he has first. Okay, so this is new. This was in Wizardry 6 and 7, these butterfly axes. So they're heavy. They weigh 2 pounds each. And only fighters, lords, Valkyries, and rangers can use them. And you can only stack 20 of them in a slot. But they do good damage, and they're throwing. And you can have them primaries and secondary. So these are, like I said, those were in Wizardry 6 and 7. They didn't include them in 8. So I pulled those in. These are new. These never existed. Javelins. These can be used by the same plus ninjas and monks. Their damage is more random, from 1 to 12. Pretty good initiative. You can have only primary. You can't put those in secondary weapon for throwing. And then they can drain stamina. And again, only 20 stack. So, yeah, that would be a decent weapon for ninjas to throw, since they have the auto penetrate, but it wouldn't be overpowering. And it's kind of limited with who can use them. So it gives more options, so, you know, so you could have a fighter that throws, you know, with these butterfly axes. Let's see what else we got. Anything new? Fur boots. These are new. So they had fur leggings and fur something. Then they have buskins, and then it skips. There's no fur boots. And there was something else that wasn't... Oh, gloves. They didn't have fur gloves, so I added those. And this is good for, like, the psionics and the mages that can't get very good armor. It's still not very good, but, you know, it's a decent step up for them. Okay, what else? Acid sticks. These are new. So these do acid splash, power level 3. So they're kind of like the other sticks, you know, like icicle sticks, but instead of frost, they do acid. And then here's those blood sticks you saw. We already had some of those. Here's a new one, oil bomb. So the oil bomb does slow, power 5, because slow in this game is hardly ever used. I've seen so many people, you know, just skip past that spell. And it's a 2nd level spell. But this makes it a lot more usable early on in the game, when you might actually have a use for it. Plus you can use it to craft some things. So that's cool. And then here's these heat bombs I was showing you earlier, fireball level 1. Let's see, anything else new? You can get a bearded war axe from him early. Again, that's a type of axe that was always in the game, that it can be secondary weapon. So early on you can get your secondary weapons going, you know, whereas before you had to kind of wait. So what I'll probably do here is I'll rest and see more that comes up. See, and I only have 654 gold. Like, I have hardly no gold right now. So, you know, it's real early trying to get this stuff. Be nice to get another whip for Kerbit. Let's do it. So then he can be dual wielding the whips. Derek says, pretty good. Oh, your Thanksgiving was pretty good. Cool. Strange not going home, but we got way too much food from Cracker Barrel. Ah, well that's kind of nice. He didn't have to cook anything. It's just me and my wife, and they gave us a ton more food than we ordered. Nice. Derek says acid sticks, so like pretzel sticks, but yeah, it's useful for the game. Is it good for using against a bigger opponent where speed may not be as critical? Derek says. Yeah, it's good against this. If you're talking about slow is good against ones that have a high dodge. It'll basically make it easier to hit them, and that's pretty much all it does. And so that's why it's not used very often.
Come back and see.
But early on, it is useful. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to rest right here just for 24 hours. And we'll just do that one time. I just want to see if anything new pops up in there. Yeah, and I made it an oil bomb because they had that graphic in there and it was never used in the game. There's a few things like that. I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. You know, just picture... Oh, there's some slime. Just picture throwing like slippery oil on monsters, you know, and then they can't move and they're slipping and everything. At least that's what I pictured.
Right then.
So these are just level 2 low hit points. Okay.
Taken care of.
Yeah, giant jug of oil, exactly.
It's traveled and lucky. Take this. On guard.
Okay. So now I gotta do this again. We'll rest 24 hours and see if any new items pop up. And then I'll open that chest, because we may get something cool out of there too. Splat. It's cool, the effects of the slimes when they die, I think. The noise they make too, it's pretty cool. Like earlier they were saying, was it Gator? I don't think it was Gator. Maybe it was Gru Hiking said lime jello. That is what they look like.
Got some new stuff in.
Alright, Burrs, what you got for us? Oh, here we go, a Bardiche. This is a new... It's a step down from the Halberd. Just a little bit less. And here you go, Scale... Chaucer's Scale Halberd. One step down from Chain. What else? Looks like that's the only new ones that he put in stock right now. I think you can get a hammer from him. Earlier, Gru Hiking was asking about that.
Come back and see me.
I'm pretty sure you can, but I don't want to just keep resting and waiting. There's some other items too. He has a big inventory now of weaker items. Derek says halberd like pole with a tiny hatchet blade. Yeah, the Bardics or Bardiches, however you pronounce them, they're pretty much like a halberd, but they don't have a point on the end. You can't really thrust with them. So yeah.
Of course.
Ooh. It's probably gonna be poison darts. I wonder, let me do this. I wonder if you can exit and come back. Try that again. I know sometimes it'll go off. Yeah. Okay. I still don't know. Actually, I do know, because that's green. So, yeah, it is Dagger Scatter then. Because poison dart's up here. It's that one and that. Still armed, okay.
You bellowed?
Of course.
So how did your football season go, Derek?
You bellowed?
Of course.
If you're still on here.
Excellent.
Nice. Hatchet. Oh, I didn't have to buy that bullwhip. Oh well. Could have the bard use it too. Yeah, let's do it. Because then he can reach. Or she. I keep saying he. She. Oh, you won your conference, but you lost.
Stock.
Well, congratulations on that. But you lost the first round of the playoffs. But there were only 2 rounds of the playoffs this year. No state tournament. Oh, okay. You went 6-2 on the season.
Come back and see me if
that's
you need
good,
anything.
isn't it? I mean,
See ya, friend.
do you have like super high expectations, or were you pleased with that? You feel pretty fortunate. You played 8 games this season. Yeah. Hmm. 2 to 9 minus 1 to hit. 3 to 9, no minus to hit. Okay, that's obvious. So I'm not going to be able to go to the left up here because Gregor's in there and he will destroy me. But I can go over here. And I'll just have to do some grinding and fighting of monsters. Eric says, toward the end of the season, we really had virtually no depth. Basically, 11, 13 guys playing both ways. Ah, okay. Smelling salts. That's pretty important. 1. Alright guys, now it's unfortunately going to be grinding. To play it safe on Expert Iron Man mode, you really need to be like probably on level at least 5 to fight Gregor. So I'm kind of a ways off, but since monsters generally get stronger as you do, you know, I may be able to level up fairly quickly doing this. Depends on if the game decides to throw a lot of enemies at me. Sometimes you can rest here a long time and nothing comes, and other times you keep getting a ton of things thrown at you. Okay, Derek, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. I appreciate it. It was fun. I'm glad you're doing well. Thanks. Yeah, I'll probably do a lot of this offline. I'll do some right now, but I know people will start dropping off when you're doing that because that's not exciting to watch, especially when you have to keep resting like this. Oh, thanks, Derek. Yeah, we'll see you later. For those that don't know, Gregor's a giant insect I think he's level 5. He's either 5 or 6. And he can like paralyze you, nauseate you. It's either paralyze or knock you unconscious. He has super high resistances. And he does a lot of damage. High hit points. Oh, thanks, Derek. He's not a praying mantis. He's like a giant. He's like a giant roach, kind of. He's not really a roach, but kind of like a cockroach. He's nasty. He has killed many people that are not familiar with the game. And he's a set level. A lot of the monsters in this game are dynamic, and they get stronger as you get stronger. But he's one of the set encounters. Yeah, as you can see, there's just not a whole lot going on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits tonight, guys. I'll continue this stream another time, and hopefully you guys will want to try the mod out, and I think BioGoo's gonna try it, so I hope he enjoys it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Gauntlet says rat, bat, vampire, roach. Yeah. Well, thanks again, guys. It was a lot of fun, and I will see you all next time.